Hello and welcome to this video of the Q&A. So, over a week ago I asked you to ask me some questions that you are interested in me answering, and that's just what I'm going to do on this video. I have also discovered that, I don't know, maybe I could do some shadow ASMR. What do you think? Okay, so I have printed out the questions and I also written your names, your names, nicknames, to read them also. I'm going to try my best to read them properly, the way they are actually pronounced, but I can't promise anything as I'm not a English native speaker, so I can make some mistakes. And I have a pen here to just check the questions that I've answered, so to make sure that I've answered all of them and I didn't miss on anyone. Okay, so I think we just dive right into it. So the first person, it's XX Hija de Dios XX. Yeah, trying my best to pronounce it the right way. She says, congrats on 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Do you go to school or work or both? And I do not work. I go to school. I'm a university student on my 4th year. And the next question is, what do you study, since you have mentioned before about teas and oils? I am actually a medicine student on 4th year, and yeah, going to be a doctor in the future. The next, okay, so let's check those two. Next questions are from SimSim. Congrats to 1K subs, thank you. So, how old are you? I am 24. My birthday is on the 6th of November. What are your favorite triggers? My favorite triggers are hand movements, hand sounds, and tapping. Especially I prefer finger tapping over nail tapping, or I also like nail tapping if it's not very harsh, like if it's soft nail tapping, like this. But I prefer finger tapping. So those are my 3 favorite triggers. So hand movements, hand sounds, and tapping. Yes. How old are you? Triggers. What triggers do you hate? I do not really have any trigger that I hate listening to, but I don't really like mouth sounds, but those like kind of chewy mouth sounds like this. And I don't like when someone scratches on cardboard, because for me it makes like those sort of like dry scratchy sounds, and it just makes me shiver. Gaming or Netflix? Gaming, of course. If gaming, what games? Years back I've been playing lots of MMO games, such as well, I will tell you about the recent games that I play just right now. So I play League of Legends, I play Perfect World online right now, but I've also played Blade and Soul. I really like those hack and slash games. And right now, actually, I have stopped the game to record this video, and I am playing Horizon Zero Dawn. If Netflix, what movies were, what shows were, well, I don't really, yeah, that's why I said gaming over Netflix, because I do not really watch many shows or movies, only when I'm with my friends. I do not really watch anything on my own. But I really like to watch some good old anime, if there is any, on my own. Also, as an inspiration maybe, could you do a whispered repeating words and hand movement video? Sure, why not? Just tell me what sort of words you would like me to repeat in this sort of video, and I'm gonna make it. Next set of questions is from Comgen or Comgen. Does your channel's name have any specific meaning? My channel's name, it's actually the Miyu. The Miyu part is actually the... I've played one game before, an MMO game, in which my favorite character that I made was named Miyuni. So I took it from there, and the part of red is that I really like to dress my other character in clothes that were red. So yeah, that's it. So it's basically connected to my gaming experience of MMO games. Yeah. Why or how did you choose this name? Well, it just came to me randomly. I just wanted to have something that has sort of a meaning for me. Like, actually, this game that I played, I had this character named Miyuni on, and the other character that I like to dress in red clothes. In this game, actually, I've met my very, very good and dear friend, which I've been friends with for over 10 years. So that's why this game is kind of special to me. So I wanted my channel to have something from this game that could make me remind of the game. I really hope that you can understand me I don't know, sometimes my English gets like sort of tangled. The words get tangled, and then the sentences can sound weird. Okay, let's move faster. I don't want this video to be like 1 hour long. Can you speak German? Well, I had German classes in my high school. Not high school, but middle school. I know a few words in German, which is like yes or no, which is good morning. Which is like ja, nein, what is good morning? What is guten Morgen? Oh, it's more in Danish. Guten Morgen. Is it more pressure on R in German? I can't really remember. I actually didn't really like German classes. I don't know, just this language seems kind of harsh for me. But yeah. How do you think about summer, winter, and what season do you prefer? I like both. Both of them have their pros and cons. But personally, I would say I prefer summer because in summer you don't feel that tired all the time. Because naturally, in winter time, we as humans or as animals, we are supposed to, our natural instincts sort of like make us function in a way to survive. So that's why we are feeling more tired, sleepy, we want to eat more, sleep more. So I don't like this part of the winter, as I'm very tired and just don't want to do anything. So I would say summer. What are your personal goals for the next 2 years? They are to study more, exercise more, maybe not more, but just to keep it regular. And that's it for now. Maybe there are more, but oh, and also to keep myself motivated. What kind of music are you listening to? I'm listening to rock, hard rock, and also if there are any good pop songs, I also listen to them. Okay, I think I'm not going to be answering like in a very detailed way for every question. Yeah, because it's going to take forever. Another set of questions are from Bruce Rogers. Where are you from? I'm from Poland, and I'm from the state of Pomorskie. Do you still live there or did you move? I do not live still in my sort of like mother city. I have moved to another city for my university. Another set of questions are from Jamie Jensen. You always have such insightful stuff in your descriptions. My questions is, what sources of inspiration do you use for the topics you talk about or that help you come up with what you want to say? Maybe some books you can recommend. Well, actually, the inspiration that I use for the topics are just my ordinary thoughts that I've had on a particular day. As some things happen during the day, it sort of brings up like many topics or questions in my head that I'm just thinking about, And as I'm recording a video, I usually bring that up what like troubled me or what I was wondering about this particular day. So it's just coming from my life, I would say. Some books you can recommend. Well, as for inspirational books, you know, because I mean, a lot of, well, it's actually such a pity that because I study a lot, I do not really have time to read books. So, or if I have any free time, and as I've been spending a lot of time by the book studying, I don't really want to do in my free time the same thing like reading books, so I usually do something else. So I do not read many books, so in this time I cannot really recommend anything. But I would say it's not really a book, it's more like a calendar, like a book calendar. There are some nice calendars that have like inspirational quotes for each day, and I could really recommend one of those. Especially there's an edition of calendars from Paulo Coelho, and there's a quote for every day, and they are really amazing. And we are already 16 minutes in. Are you bored already? Another set of questions is from Switch D. You seem to have a really positive outlook on life in general. Anything or anyone that is the cause of that? I could say that the person that have, well, I basically from the start was a more of a realistic person, but as I get older, I'm turning into more of a positive person that thinks positively of things, as I believe that if we believe that something is gonna like happen a particular way, then all the things around will like work for it to go the way you want it to. So that's why I'm a positive thinker, because what can you lose? I mean, you do not really have to make your mind to set yourself that it must be this way. So if it doesn't turn out, you wouldn't be so disappointed, because many people, they are not positive thinkers because they don't want themselves to like set on their mind on a particular way of thinking, because in the end, if it doesn't work out, they usually get very like sad or depressed. That's why they're not thinking in a positive way. But I think it's we just should think that it's gonna turn out great, but if it's not, then it's okay. I mean, everything happens for a reason. Or is anyone a cause of that? And the person that actually like enhanced, made me more of a positive person is my friend that I've met on the MMO game that I mentioned before, that has been my friend for about 10 years. She is an extremely positive thinking person. Of course, she has her ups and downs, but she was the inspiration for me to be much more of a positive person. And what age do you have? I would guess 22, but I really can't tell. Yeah, you're close because I'm 24. Another set of questions is from Werewolf. Do I have a boyfriend? Yes, I do. He's lovely. We've been together for like over 4 years. And how tall are you? I am 178 centimeters tall, so I'm quite a tall person. Next question is from Serhat Gerbunar. What is your daily skin routine and how is your diet? What do you eat? So my daily skin routine isn't really anything special. I'm basically washing my face just with water because it turned out that it's the best for my skin. Back in the day, I had a really severe acne, and I was like crazy over good skincare. So I was buying a lot of like acne creams, soaps, and anything, and it actually made it worse. And just as my finally my boyfriend noticed that, he said like, wait, don't you think it makes it worse? Like, you should maybe try washing your face just with water. And I was like, are you crazy? No one washes their face just with water. And actually it turned out that it was just what I needed. And I'm washing my face with only water, and once per week I wash it with like some sort of soap. Nothing special. But lately I've been using those peeling little brushes together with a eucalyptus black soap, and it really cleanses your skin and makes it fresh. So I'm doing it approximately once a week, once 2 weeks. And as for the facial cream, I use a natural cream from olives, but I do not put it much. I just put just literally the least I can. And yeah, it works for me very well. My skin is so much better. I just came to know that because I was washing my face so much every day, I was getting myself deprived of this natural defending barrier that we have on our skin that protects us from bacteria and all of the dirt around, that it was just, my skin was so exposed to all of those things, and it just became better as I stopped washing it so intensively and just used water. So yeah. And how is your diet? I don't really have a particular diet. If I want to eat candy, I just eat it. If I want to eat pizza, I eat it. But in between, I try to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, and also I try to not eat as much of meat. And maybe I'm not a vegetarian or anything like that, but I kind of just want to reduce my meat intake. And maybe someday in another video I'll tell why. But I'm just not really, attracted to meat stuff. Sorry. And yeah, I'm like, if I want to eat something, I eat it. But I try to keep things healthy in between. Another question from Chin. Face reveal at 1 million subs. Sure, if we get there. Right now I have a very nice set of questions from Geminilicious. Like, just don't be sorry that you ask so many questions, because that's what I literally asked for you to ask me questions. And if you, and also don't be sorry if the questions are supposedly like invasive or something. Like, that's the point of the Q&A. So yeah, and so we have a nice set of ASMR related questions and some personal questions. So let's try to get through them. When and how you discovered ASMR? What was the first ASMR video you've watched? I have discovered ASMR when I was watching one of the PewDiePie's video where he integrated parts of the video of ASMR Darling, old neurological examination in his video. And that was the first time I encountered ASMR, and he listed her channel in the description. So right after the video I just went to her channel, and actually her videos were the first ASMR videos that I watched. So ASMR Darling. What was your first reaction, attitude towards it? At first I was thinking it looked super weird to me, like suddenly a girl comes into the room and says hi, pretends to shake your hand, talks in a soft voice, and does things to you. I was thinking that it was some sort of like first person videos for some experience of, I don't know, to experience what medical examination is like. But then I suddenly started to feel like very sleepy and relaxed, and I was like, whoa, that's amazing. And then I like became obsessed with her videos, and I was watching her videos even during the day. So yeah. Did you have any misconceptions about ASMR that turned to be false or true? I didn't really have any misconceptions. I mean, until I had encountered some ASMR artists that, well, you can see that they sort of make it sexual. I mean, I'm really like, I don't really like when ASMR artist makes it like in a sexual or on a sexual or like, how do you call it, like a flirty way. It sort of like pushes me off and makes me like like get out. Why, how you decided to become an ASMR artist? To be honest, I just sort of wanted to create my own content, and I also noticed that as I started watching ASMR, sometime later I just started randomly tapping on things around my room, and I just wanted to create videos and have some feedback from other people, possibly make other people relax. So yeah. Your favorite triggers to make and your favorite triggers to listen to. So as I said before, it was hand movement, hand sounds, and tapping. And my favorite are tapping, to make hand movements, and brushing. I really love making brushing sounds. Do you... Well, what are you? Okay, I'm here. I kind of got lost. Do you actually get tingles or listen for sleep? Listen to for sleep and relaxation? to be honest, I haven't really like ever, maybe like it's just a, in special cases I get tingles, but they're not like the people describe it, like a tingly sensation around your neck or back. Usually mostly I just get like very sleepy and relaxed. Your favorite ASMR artist? Recently my favorite ASMR artist is Golden Retriever and Slime ASMR, or if she changed her name, it's Golden Retriever ASMR. She's a very young ASMR artist and her videos are very relaxing. I don't know, there's just something about younger ASMR artists that makes the ASMR videos so relaxing. I think it's just because they they do it on a whim. They don't really think about what they're going to do in a video. They just turn on the camera and just do it. So she, Yam ASMR, she's a, I mean he, he's a very good ASMR artist, which is so random, and it also does it for me, the work for me to relax. I really like just ASMR artists that are very random. Like for example, oh, and also Slim Whispers. She's so random with her videos. She also makes me relax a lot. Do people around you know ASMR? What is their attitude towards it, or are you making it? Yeah, the people around me know what ASMR is. They just think that it's not that it's weird, that they just accept its existence, I would say. And yeah, the attitude is just nothing special. It's like, it's there, okay. And yeah, as I said, what was it? Oh, when there was a 25 questions tag challenge, I answered this question that no one knows I make ASMR from my surroundings. I will tell them eventually when I will want to. Have you ever tried getting someone you know into listening ASMR? I did at the very start when I discovered ASMR Darling videos. I was like sending it to my best friends, like, whoa, check this out, it makes you relaxed. But they were like, yeah, okay. But I don't think they even actually like watched it a lot to the point where they would notice that they're getting relaxed, and I never really like pressured them to watch it. Yeah. And some personal questions. Where are you from? I'm from Poland. How old are you? I'm 24. What major you study? Medicine. Do you have a significant other? I do have. What are your hobbies? My hobbies are gaming, reading mangas, basketball, and actually my overall studying of medicine is my hobby. My favorite books. Oh, well, as I've mentioned that it has been a time since I've read a book. I would say my favorite books are from Jack Ketchum, if I remember it right. He's sort of like a thriller horror writer. And I really liked the book, which was called A Girl in the Neighborhood. No, The Girl Next Door. Yeah, it was a nice book. He has a very like visual explanations, descriptions which are like amazing. My favorite movies. My favorite movies of all time are Pirates of Caribbean. Also lately it's Doctor Strange, and I can't remember the name of the movie. It was Kings. It was a movie about a special agent under the Queen of England. Kings. I will search it later. What is the exact title? And I will list it in the description. But those movies were so good. Your favorite singer, bands, and songs? My favorite bands are like rock, hard rock bands. It's like Foo Fighters, Linkin Park, Drowning Pool, Soil. Favorite songs would be Enemy of Drowning Pool. I have quite a lot of favorite songs, but lately I didn't listen a lot to my playlists, so I can't remember. But I really like just rock, hard rock. Your favorite quote? My favorite quote. I'm not a really good person to memorize quotes. But I would say my favorite quote is just any quote that actually makes you stop and think about how it applies to life. It's not like those basic quotes like just do it, or actually those quotes also have a power, because sometimes we just should stop thinking and just do whatever we want. I guess. Do you play music or sports? I play sports and I play basketball. Have you traveled before? I have traveled to Denmark, to England, to Sweden, yes, to Germany. Where do you wish to visit, and which country you wish to live in if you weren't in your country? I wish to visit Japan. I wish to visit Iceland. I wish to visit the United States of America. I wish to visit how it's called, the Tenerife Island. And which country you wish to live in if you weren't in your country? Maybe Japan. I'm not sure about it, really. Something you don't like about your country and something that you like. What I don't like about my country, the only thing that I don't like is that it has just terrible politicians who just don't know what the heck they are doing. And what I like, I just love everything. Poland is wonderful. It has great history. It has great cities, architecture, landscapes, lakes, rivers, seas. It's just beautiful. Yeah, there are so many places that I wish to visit that I haven't been to before. Yeah, Poland is just amazing. What is your country famous of? My country, I would say it's most famous of its very rich history. Poland has like great history. I think it's the only country that has ever, in its history, it has like disappeared completely from the map because the countries around us decided to like split the country between themselves. So Poland didn't exist for like quite a lot of years, but we regained our like independence. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's why most of the people are actually afraid of Poland, as we have this really strong feeling of integrity with our lands that we just never want to give it up, and we fight to the last drop of blood, I would say. So I would say we are also known of being very brave and just fighting for ourselves. Are you religious? Well, I believe in God, but I do not believe in a way as it's my master and I have to obey him. I think that all of us are sort of like, because God created us for his resemblance, like we're similar to God, and because he just loves us so much, he just wants us to live the way we want it, to create something. And I think each of us is like sort of a god of its own life, and you can do anything. And I think God is like everything that is around us, especially nature. So we should really like respect nature and just take advantage of anything that we get from nature. My favorite animals are cats. And what is your kitty's name? My name, I mean, my cat's name is Neila, but it's spelled Neila. It's spelled like this. And have you spayed her? What does spayed mean? Oh, actually, I was reading those questions before to make sure I know what they what the words mean, and I forgot to check it out. I will check it out and write in the description. Okay. Next question is coming from Splinter J. Combe. When are we getting a face reveal? It adds a lot to the entire ASMR experience. Yes, I know. I personally also like when I can see the ASMR artist's face. But I don't know, just when I'm going to feel comfortable enough. And the last question is from Rounded Edge. Are you subscribed to PewDiePie? Of course, I'm subscribed to PewDiePie. I'm subscribed on this channel and another account that I have, and also subscribe to PewDiePie. We have to, overcome this series. So, yeah, I think that's all for today. I think we are good on time. Not sure if it's like maybe too long of a video, but I hope that I've answered the questions the way the way it satisfies you. And sorry for any mispronunciations of your names. And I will see you in the next video.